A shocking jailhouse video involving Lil Durk has just surfaced, and it's sending shockwaves through the internet. The leaked footage, which appears to show the rapper getting jumped inside a correctional facility, is spreading rapidly across social media, igniting a firestorm of speculation and outrage. Although the footage is grainy, multiple sources claim the man being attacked is indeed Lil Durk, currently behind bars facing serious federal charges tied to an alleged murder-for-hire plot. In the clip, a group of inmates surrounds one man in what looks like a common area. Seconds later, a violent altercation breaks out.
Durk reportedly breaks his silence from behind bars following his transfer to a California prison. Lil Durk has broken his silence from behind bars, sharing words of reassurance in an alleged jail call. In an alleged audio shared by one of Durk's associates on Instagram, the Chicago rapper sounded upbeat, saying his spirits are high and denying he's in protective custody. Just got off the phone with my brother Lil Durk. He in good spirits, staying positive and fighting to get back home to his kids and family. The associate, a reportedly known affiliate of Durk's OTF label, praised the rapper as a man of honor, urging fans to rally behind him with hashtags like #FreeSmurf. Facing life in prison on charges of conspiracy and murder.
While prison guards eventually intervene, the intensity of the attack raises serious questions about security inside the facility and whether Durk was specifically targeted due to his high-profile status. Fans, industry figures, and media outlets are demanding answers. Some speculate this may be connected to Durk's alleged ties to past street beefs, while others believe it's retaliation stemming from ongoing investigations. With Lil Durk's name already dominating headlines due to federal indictments, this video adds another explosive layer to an already tense situation. Legal experts are now weighing in, suggesting that the clip could influence how Durk's legal team approaches his safety and overall incarceration strategy. As the story develops, many are asking the same question. How did this video even leak from inside a high-security facility? And what does it mean for Lil Durk's future? One thing's for sure, this is far from over.
Why is that? Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had to ask me, I probably would have been coke if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd something.
Right.
Inside MDC Los Angeles, the environment is tense and unpredictable. Drug lords, violent offenders, gang leaders, and high-profile criminals are housed under one roof. When so many dangerous figures are confined together, it's a formula for constant unrest. Violence happens daily. Fights can erupt without warning. Arguments escalate into full-blown riots, and tensions are always on edge. Fame holds no weight behind those walls. Lil Durk may be one of rap's most recognizable names, but inside, notoriety can make someone a target. Status offers no protection in a place where survival depends on caution, alliances, and keeping a low profile. The situation becomes more volatile due to widespread contraband smuggling. Multiple guards at MDC have been indicted for sneaking in cell phones, drugs, and even weapons for the right price. Corruption among staff has allowed criminal networks inside the prison to thrive. For someone like Durk, whose reputation precedes him, one misstep could lead to serious consequences. Conditions inside the facility add even more stress. Inmates have described MDC as deteriorating, broken fixtures, long waits for maintenance, and basic essentials delayed for weeks or even months. The neglect fuels tension and frustration, creating an atmosphere.
I was just protecting my little brother.
When you did finally find out that it was King Von, how'd you feel?
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, he still would have been alive. That's how I was. But I was like, yeah, I ain't no the type person I am. Like, I'm a humble person. I ain't no disrespect to like his mama saying him like that, cause I could easily get on that type of stuff and be clout chasing type. Like, I ain't on that type. I'm a humble person, but it's like they ain't never popped that shit off. That would have never happened.
Adding to the complications, Durk has already drawn attention from prison staff for breaking facility rules. According to court filings, he was caught making unauthorized three-way calls, an explicit violation under MDC policies. Prosecutors used the incident to argue that he has trouble following rules, even while behind bars. This became part of the argument against his bail, suggesting he couldn't be trusted to comply with the law if released. That misstep added another layer to the case already stacked against him. Beyond the physical risks, there's the mental toll. Being confined for long stretches, cut off from daily life and the outside world, creates a different kind of pressure. Durk built a music career on resilience and adaptability, but now he's facing his most intense challenge yet. The facility does offer mental health resources, including limited access to crisis counseling and basic therapy. However, full support is scarce. One-on-one sessions are rare, and group therapy is infrequent. Inmates are largely left to confront their thoughts alone with minimal psychological guidance. The isolation, constant surveillance, and the looming threat of violence form a mental battlefield that can wear down even the most focused individuals.
When it comes to Durk Banks, so far I've seen one text that says don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, a slam dunk case on Durk Banks.
In a recent conversation, Lil Durk reportedly told a close friend that he was keeping his spirits high and staying focused on returning to his family. "Just got off the phone with my brother at MDC," read an Instagram caption. He in good spirit, staying positive and fighting to get back home to his kids and family. We not glorifying negativity. We're more than just street guys. We're men of honor and code. But the real question remains. How much of that is genuine and how much is for show? No matter how mentally tough someone may be, incarceration brings challenges that break even the strongest. The weight of an impending trial, the pressure of facing a life-altering sentence, and the paranoia of potential betrayal. It all stacks up fast. He may sound composed over the phone, but behind the scenes, he's facing a high-stakes war. And with the direction this case is going, the possibility of a permanent prison sentence grows more real by the day. The current state of Lil Durk's legal situation has shifted dramatically. What began as a murder-for-hire charge has escalated into a full-scale RICO prosecution. Both Durk and his OTF associates are now at the center of a sweeping indictment that could result in life imprisonment. No parole, no leniency. According to the federal indictment, the current case against Lil Durk traces back to the 2020 murder of King Von. Authorities argue that Von's death in Atlanta wasn't just a loss within the drill music community, it was the catalyst for a chain of retaliation, paranoia, and rising violence. Prosecutors allege that after Von's killing, Durk placed a bounty on those responsible. This move reportedly led to the August 2022 attack on Quando Rondo's crew in Los Angeles. The government claims Durk personally ordered the hit, instructing associates to cross state lines to locate and eliminate a rival. The evidence compiled includes surveillance footage, intercepted phone conversations, incriminating text messages, and even lyrics the prosecution believes serve as direct admissions of guilt. This isn't a case built on speculation. It's the result of months of targeted investigation, internal cooperation, and sworn witness statements. Durk isn't facing this alone. Several members of his Only the Family collective and close associates have been named in the same indictment. Tavon London Grant, known as Cousin Ivani, is alleged to have helped coordinate the hit, handling logistics and acquiring weapons. DeAndre Drell Wilson, known as Dee Dee, is accused of traveling with the group to Los Angeles for the attack. Keith Jones, also known as Flocka, is alleged to be one of the gunmen who pulled the trigger. David Brian Lindsay, referred to as Brown, is believed to have assisted in the planning stages. And Asa Houston, also known as Boogie, is suspected of driving the getaway vehicle and disposing of evidence. Academics even played a portion of what appeared to be the music video, but fans later speculated that Drake had been removed from the track. With the leak proven false, hope for a Drake feature has been reignited. Now, with Durk behind bars and the future of his album in limbo, fans are asking a bigger question. Will he even get the chance to release the music at all? Despite the legal chaos, Durk isn't facing it alone. His family has remained active throughout the process, attending court, speaking out publicly, and standing in solidarity. One of his most visible supporters has been his longtime partner, India Royale. She was spotted outside the courthouse after his arrest, a moment that quickly circulated online. Photos of her waiting outside sparked mixed reactions. Some praised her presence as loyalty in the face of adversity. Others argued that standing by a partner during tough times should be standard. Why are we acting like this is something special? One user on X, formerly Twitter, asked. Skepticism followed too, with some questioning how long her public support would last. Their relationship, which began in 2017, has endured a series of highs and lows, including a temporary split in 2022. Yet, India's presence at court suggests she's once again by Durk's side. As the legal proceedings continue and speculation around unreleased music grows, one thing is certain: the spotlight on Durk isn't dimming anytime soon. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Will Durk beat the case and drop the album? Or is this the end of an era? Tap the videos on screen now for more stories just like this.